Hello everyone! So today we are going to do a butt workout in 3 phases. First is going to be the activation of the muscle groups, then it's going to be the actual conditioning of the muscles, and finally we will end up with a stretch. You ready? Well, I am, so let's get into it. Activation. Let's lay on one side of the body. I'm choosing my left side. And I'm going to lay on my upper arm, knees in front of me, heels underneath my butt, tensing up the belly muscles, the powerhouse, you would say, lifting up the waist off of the ground. And you want to keep the pelvis nice and stable, lifting your lower leg up in the air, keeping the feet together, keeping the pelvis stable. And 20 times we will open up the knees and close them again. And 2, and 3. And don't move the pelvis. 4, 5, 6. This is going to be 1 round only of the activation exercises. 9. So make sure you really do it well. 11, 12, 13. Keep the core tight. 14, 15, 16, 17, feeling it slightly, 18, 19, 20, and pause and switch to the other side. These movements might seem easy peasy, but they're anything but that. That's also why this workout is not meant for the beginners, because you have to have certain coordination level already and body awareness. So tense up your core, lift up the waist off of the ground, elevate the lower legs, keep the feet together, and knees open. And 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 5 more, 16, almost there, 17, good, 18, 19, and the last one, 20, and release. Now we will flip over onto our backs into supine position and bend your knees as good as you can bend them so that your heels come pretty close to your butt. Let the arms rest next to the body, and we will be digging the heels into the ground as much as possible, so that when you dig the heels into the floor, you're going to feel the activation in your booty muscles, and then you will use this activation and increase it into a good contraction, lifting your pelvis up into a bridge, and then keeping the contraction in the muscle while you're lowering down. You do not completely let go of the elevation, so you keep it a little lifted above the ground, and you perform 20 repetitions, always layering tension, well, contraction on contraction on contraction. Tension would not be the term to use. We don't want to tense, we want to be aware of what we're doing and nicely contracting the muscle. Too many words, I'm sorry, so let's get into it. And 1, new layer of contraction. 2, keep it contracted. 3, keep it contracted. 4, dig the heels into the ground. 5, 6, 7, exhale as you go up. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, almost there. 14, you should feel already your hamstrings and your butt muscles working good by now. 15, 16, okay. 17, oh. 18, 19, okay. And 20. And slowly down. Hydrate it a bit, release the muscle. Let go of the tension, rock the body gently from side to side. Big breath in. big breath out. Now rock the body to one side completely. And we come into the quadrupedic position, doing a hybrid move here. So maybe you're familiar with doing the so-called fire hydrant exercise, where you are just abducting the leg to the side, keeping your core nice and tight, pelvis nice and leveled, as good as possible leveled. It's a hard one. But this is going to be not the exercise for us. It's going to be the starting position. So lift the leg up as when dog wants to pee on a tree. This is where we start, and from here you're going to kick back and bring the leg back into the lifted position. And we do 20 kicks. Focus on your core, focus on the leveled pelvis, and let's do it. Up, and we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze the butt. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 more, 11, 12, good, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, oh God, 20. Yeah, this is a great one. This is a great one. Just focus on the angles where you lift your leg so that it really goes diagonally, that you keep the pelvis as stable as possible. Switch to the other side. And lift the leg up, abduct, and kick diagonal. And back. And 2. And back. 3, back, 4, back. Here it's kind of harder. 5 and 6. It's harder to keep the pelvis leveled. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, the last 4, 17, 18, oh mama, 19, and 20. Okay, done with the activation phase. And here we come into the conditioning phase. So we will be having, is it working? Good. We will be having 3 exercises, performing 12 repetitions per exercise, and we will do 3 rounds together. Let's go into it. It's a very, very classical kind of strengthening regime. But there is absolutely no reason to go fancy. I don't know why the fancy is there. Anyways. Okay. The first exercise will be the sumo squat. So bring your knees wider than shoulder width apart. Keep your feet slightly rotated to the outside. I'd say 30-degree angle would do it. Dig your heels into the ground. As you open up your knees, you really want to knees trace the middle toe. Grab onto your kettlebell handle, or you can use dumbbells as well here. Break the handle. Lift up and squeeze the muscles of your butt and thighs. Performing 12 nice focused repetitions. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. That's 4. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And slowly lower the kettlebell down to the ground. That is your last rep, bringing the kettlebell down to the ground. All the time I see people after the reps are done do like, no, no, please don't. You're breaking yourself. Okay, short rest. Take as much as you have to. If you have a need to have a longer rest, you're gonna pause the video. Now I'm gonna continue with the lunge deadlift hybrid. I'm gonna grab the kettlebell in my right hand with a proper posture, and we will be stepping to the back with the left leg, but it's not the usual sort of lunge. So it's not about bringing the back knee down to the ground. It is about bringing the leg far back and kind of performing single-legged deadlift. Most of my weight is on the right leg, digging the right heel to the ground, torquing my hip, and elevating up. 12 reps on one side. Keep your core nice and tight and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job. Place the kettlebell down. That is your last rep. Do a nice bend in your knees, hips, and a stable upper body. Switching to the other side. I'm gonna do it like this. Focus. First rep is the lift of the weight. Now let's go. 1. We'll do better. 2. Yeah. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. And put the kettlebell carefully down. Very good. Pause if you have to. I will move on into the weirdest of the exercises. So this is going to be the tabletop. You're familiar, tabletop. It's lifting up your pelvis supported by the lower leg and your arms. You have to have a good mobility in the shoulder in order to do this. So do not attempt, in case you do not have a good shoulder mobility, that it feels easy in your shoulder to lift up like this. Now we're going to place the kettlebell on our pelvis. Crazy, I know. We'll do a lot of balancing here. The movement will be very slow and very focused, digging the heel into the ground and lifting, 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 holding it and slowly lowering it down without losing the weight. 12 reps. Focus, and here we go. And down. 2. And down. 3. And down. 4. And down. 5. It's resting on my pelvis, don't worry. And down. 6. And down. 7. And down. 8. and down. Oh, this is good. 9. Intense. And down. 10. Don't lose it. 2 more. Up. And down, and the last one. Whee! Up, 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 up. Squeeze the butt. And down. Good, good job. I was a bit careful here. Usually you're supposed to keep your head in a nice prolongation of the spine, which is a better way to do it. But I just adjusted it for the needs of this weird exercise. So, speaking of not fancy there, right? Anyhow, another thing that I decided upon is we will do 2 rounds together, otherwise I will bore you to the death. And I don't want to be responsible for that. And the 3rd round you may do on your own, if you choose to. So back to the first exercise, the sumo squats. Go there. Your first rep is getting to the weight. And lift. And we start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And carefully lower the kettlebell down to the ground. Thank you. Good. Pause if you have to. And we continue with the deadlift, single-legged deadlift kind of lunge move. Always careful lifting the weight. Every time you lift a weight, it's a rep. Okay. So I'm starting with my right side, right arm, right leg. Goody. 12 reps. Here we go. 1. 2. That was better. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. And carefully lowering the weight down. Release. Good job. Well, there are worse reps, better reps. I am very aware of my worse reps. So, don't worry. Always space to optimize. Ready for the other side? And here we go. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Keep the core tight. 8. 9. 10. 11. And the last one. 12. Put the kettlebell carefully down. And lower your body on the ground. And let's not get fancy. Tabletop with the kettlebell on our pelvis. Believe me, I tried different varieties. And I know that people do it a bit support on the back, but kind of wanted to use the arms as well, you know? Not that they are just having a rest time. I like to use most of the body if possible. Ready? And here we go. Dig the heel into the ground. 1 and 2. 3. 4. Focus does it. The focus does it, people. 5. And 6. Oh, mighty one. 7. Okay. 8. 9. 10. I'm focusing fully on my butt muscle here. 11. Lift it, lift it, lift it, lift it. And the last one, 12. Okay, slowly lower. Okay, all right. Hello, you yellow. And place it down. Sorry. Now you can either pause the video and do a third round, or you will do stretching with me. Very simple, one exercise only for the booty. So sitting down, you will place the right leg up, cross-legged in a figure 4 style, over the left leg, supported by the... Here I want you to keep the right knee open, away from the upper body, and come into lordosis. Imagine that you want to have an arch in your lower back. Press the chest out, and by now you should feel stretch in your right butt cheek. If you don't, just bring the proud chest closer to your shin. And remain here. Breathe. 5 breath cycles will do. 5 good breath cycles. And then release your upper body, round the back, and unlock yourself from the position. And now we take the left leg up on the right. Again, opening the left knee away from the upper body, lifting up the chest, arching the lower back. I know it's not really possible to arch it here unless you're from Chinese circus, but the image of arching the lower back, that's what helps to bring the stretch in your butt cheek. So imagine. Breathe. Again, 5 breath cycles. And once you're done with that, round your upper body and put the left leg down. And we are done with the butt workout for today. Do it once a week. It's gonna do magic for you. And of course, you can vary different exercises, but once a week, it should be the butt day. Bye-bye.